Hey guys, it is bullet journal time again. A new Bujo spread. Bujo. That's like my new favorite word. Whoa, I forgot I had stuff in the back of this. It's a color chart. If you haven't seen my marker comparison video, then check it out. That's definitely one of my favorite words since discovering bullet journaling. Bujo. The theme this month is succulents. Look at this cute little guy. If you have any questions about the particular bullet journal I'm using, or markers or pens, I can list them all in the description box below, or you can leave a comment. Oof, there's a cat hair flying around my room. I'm pretty antsy because Craig and I are about to leave for a ski trip. Finally, this has been in planning for months. So I'm going skiing for the first time this winter. I'm so excited, and let's just get into the bullet journal spread. Welcome to voiceover land, and speaking of voices, mine is a little bit congested. I've had some sort of like head cold or sinus infection type thing since last week. I'm okay, but just random times of the day I'll get really tired and fatigued. Anyway, enough about that. I just want to let you guys know if I sound different, that's why. So the first thing I'm doing is the intro page or the cover page for March. For reference, I am on dafont.com. My phone is off to the side, you can't see it on camera, but I just typed in March on a really cute font there, and I'm using that as a guide because I tend to not do lettering very great just off the top of my head. I'm still practicing the upstrokes and downstrokes and thicknesses and thinnesses and everything like that. I find that having an image directly in front of me helps so much. And if you're wondering which font exactly this is, I'll type it on the screen right here so you guys can look it up as well. There is finally a glimmer of hope here in Ohio for warm weather. It's been a little bit warmer than usual, which is actually like a normal like California winter or colder. So basically what I'm getting at is I'm starting to think of things growing again and greenness and trees blooming, even though that's probably not going to happen till next month. I'm ready now, so I'm doing succulents for this month's theme. As you can see, I just started off in the middle and then radiated these petal leafy shapes outward. They kind of look like flower petals, but no, they're succulent leaves. And after all the initial outlines are down, I'm going back into each leaf individually and putting a little bit of shading to make it look like there's a shadow to give the piece a little bit more depth and dimension. It kind of reminds me of a poinsettia plant as well, so if you're watching this in the future near Christmas time, I guess you could use this and color it red or pink or whatever other poinsettia color you want. But for now, I am going to do a couple different greens, kind of like a seafoam green for you Crayola lovers, although this is a Recollections brush marker, and the other one's more of a lime. Then I didn't want to do just succulents and make this extremely repetitive, so I tried to bring in an extra element that is also plant-like, and that is just these lines with leaves on them, so basically a branch or a vine, whatever you want to call it. And I thought that this would help to just add a little bit more variety to the page. And I'm putting these all over, but not a ton of them. I don't want to oversaturate anything. And then I thought to curve this final one here under the month and make it look like it's underlined, so I thought that was a fun effect. And then I thought to just scatter those two colors around the background very subtly by putting these tiny flowers just randomly around the page. Okay, now let's move on to the monthly overview, which is basically just a calendar, all the days of a month in a grid right in front of your face, so you can put down any important events and have them just right there all on one page. I thought I would do this one a little bit differently by adding that same leafy element as the main border. So this is where all the days of the week are going to rest. And something different you're going to see today that I have never done in another bullet journal video that I can think of is I'm not using a ruler today. I am doing all these lines freehand, which I was terrified of doing for the longest time because I'm not the greatest at straight lineage, but I actually managed these lines in the bullet journal, the dot grid. It makes it so easy to do. You still have to be kind of careful and take your time, but I think they turned out rather nicely. The only time I really messed up is at the bottom, and that's why I did kind of a thicker squiggly line to kind of disguise it, but I think it turned out great. And then in the top right hand corner of every single box, I'm doing the date, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, all the way through 31, which is how many days March has. Here I was in the process of thinking what I was going to put on the page next, and all of a sudden my cat jumps up on the desk, which is a normal thing. He literally came and laid on top of the bullet journal. I think I wasn't giving him enough attention. Oh my gosh, he's so cute though. So I let him stay there. I had to go eat dinner anyway. Then I came back the next morning because it was really late when I ate dinner last night. I did a workout with my fiance. We do P90X3 and we've done that for like 7 or 8 weeks straight now, which is, I'm so proud of us. We're taking care of ourselves. So here I have the entire calendar labeled though, and I'm putting 2018 at the top. Then to bring a little pop of color into this, I'm taking the 2 colors from the previous page, my accent colors for this month, and I'm just going to highlight each day of the week and alternate between the aqua and the lime. And of course, I had to draw a little shamrock doodle. Another thing I like to have every single month is a weekly overview. So the first week only has 3 days. It's not going to be hard to set up and they're all going to get a ton of space. I decided to do the lettering with a black Crayola Supertips marker for this, which I actually like that it's a little bit lighter, it's less pigmented than the fine liner that I'm using, so it makes the header stand out more, which I think is cool. The only problem with these, which I'll show you on the next page in a moment, is that these ghost hardcore, so you can see the marker through, like they don't bleed, but you can see them through a lot more than anything else that I use. And then I just did that leafy vine along the bottom and another little succulent, and that's it. Oh, and at the side of every single day of the week, I put the first, the second, the third for the actual date, and I highlighted that. And I also went back to the calendar page and wrote this quote at the bottom. Next, I am trying out the mood tracker again. I am not sure how I really liked it last month. I kind of did miss a couple days keeping track, so I'll have to try and remember how I felt those days. But I don't know, it might be cool to look back in the future on this and see if my mood changes drastically depending on the season or the month, or if it's just all random. I don't know, I'm rambling, but basically every leaf of the succulent is going to be a different day. Well, that's what I had first intended, but it turned out way smaller than I thought it would after 31 of these. So I ended up adding a lot more leaves. I think when I was doing this I counted like 51 or 54, I forget now, but I'll probably just double up some of the days so they can all be colored in. Next, this is a new one. I'm doing get moving, as in moving out, moving to a house. Craig and I are moving to our very first house, which I'm going to keep you guys updated with via vlog on this channel. So this is just some random stuff that will help me keep track of things that I need to remember before moving, which we're going to be moving in April, so only a couple more months of this boring wall. The next page is videos, since I am a full-time YouTube content creator. I just decided for now to put video ideas as a box and what I have filmed, because I do have multiple videos filmed on my memory card right now, my SD card, and I want to be able to keep track of that and be able to look and see, oh, I have this filmed, I need to do the voiceover for it so I can get it edited and put out. And finally, I have a Nintendo Switch game. I just started playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. I got this a few months ago, back when I got Super Mario Odyssey, but I decided to play Mario first. Anyway, if you guys want to talk about that more in the comment section below, I don't want to bore everyone else, but I have over 800 moons in Mario, but there's just so many hard parts left that I wanted to take a break and move on to Zelda. That's it for this video. If you want to see the rest of my bullet journal planning videos, I will link my entire playlist below and in the information card. I would love for you to please join the family if you enjoy my videos by pressing the red subscribe button, and also please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. It'll help more people see the video around YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Here on the lovely end slate, you can see some videos that you might want to check out, and also the subscribe button right there. I'm planning to start doing Friday, Sunday uploads every week, with a Tuesday randomly thrown in when I do vlogs and stuff, so I hope to see you guys back here 2 to 3 times a week once I get that started. Thank you again for watching. Bye!